On the road, yep, back again, and welcome to an FA Cup two-part special in collaboration with the Emirates FA Cup themselves. In this one, we're heading to Wales, Rodney Parade to be exact, home of Newport County. Now, they've only gone and lucked out, haven't they? They've pulled one of the big boys in this competition. 8 times winners is, of course, Tottenham Hotspur. My team, which is a bit of a bonus that we're getting to see this. So 197 miles to go in the first leg is the M25. Then it's a stop off at South Minns. They've got a KFC, so I approve. Parked up, and I recognise this car. Found a cash point. I'll be needing some this weekend. Cha-ching. Welcome. This is where I meet my good friend Ash. Or Ashley. Ash, say hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm going to make a quick stop into Smiv. I'm going to grab a bottle of water for the journey. £1.40, you're bleeding me dry. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's not. Hello. Thought I'd let the followers know I'm on my way to Wales. If you don't follow me yet on Twitter, be sure to do so. And as usual, you guys dared me to put these in the video. There you go. I think I might stop doing it now, though. Maybe only creative messages. 144 to go. And it would have been a lot less if Tottenham were drawn at home, I tell you. But hey ho, time for our second leg of the trip on the M4. And we're on here for 97 miles. I'll make this go quick, though. Travelled so far out, I can't even get the radio stations anymore. And now it's pissing down with rain. We've got to be near Wales. Stopped in another services because Ash was gagging for a Costa. And I thought I'd join him. But what's billionaire shortbread? I thought it was millionaire shortbread. Screw that, I'll go for the standard hot chocolate. That'll be £2.89, please. There's Derek making the long trip today as well. Come on, you Spurs. On the road, where we've made it to the Severn Bridge, opened in 1966 for the sole purpose of the Welsh being able to come over and look at what we won. The World Cup. I'm only joking, I promise. And would you look at that, we're in another country which speaks another language. Welcome to Wales, or Croeso Gymru. Is that right? I don't know. Oh god, I should have really brushed up on my Welsh before I came. We've now reached the tolls, which means I've got to pay to get into this country. And I will gladly pay, but a bit of blue sky and sun wouldn't go amiss, would it? Tap, tap, tap. Go, go, go. And that's £5.60 on the tolls. A bit more driving and we're in Newport. And then with a little bit more, we've arrived at the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn. Pitbull is not here though. One night in Wales, bag and suitcase needed apparently. So we're checking in and Ash is asking all the important questions.
You got a spa? We don't have a thing.
No spa, terrible. So it's up the stairs. Now I feel like I'm in a scene from The Shining. Executive room, don't mind if I do. Typical vlog shot of entering a room, enter the room, very nice. And now we're back out the room, making our way to reception. In reception where Ash has arrived. Now it's en route to Rodney Parade. It's all downhill from here. The big day in Newport, the balloons are out. And I left off the high street and I think we're here. No parking down here though. Back we go. Now we find a Mize Parkio. That's car park I assume. Up to 5 hours, that will do. That's £4 please. And so we're walking past the University of South Wales. And then it's over the bridge where the half scarves are on sale. Hang on a minute. Wind that back. Newport C versus Hotspur. I mean Hotspur's part of the name, but you'd rather have Tottenham surely. As you were. Walking around the back of the ground. Looks like temporary seating. Past these gates, which tells me this is Rodney Parade. Big up Aussie and his barbers. And at this point, I've realised we walked the long way round. I found a sign and some more half scarves and even more half scarves. Welcome to Rodney Parade. Where we're off to collect our tickets. Got the tickets. Well, this is interesting. A big bit of green. Surely you got to do something with that. We're walking past some local news and arrived at a spaceship serving beer. I wonder what you can get from this place. Long story short, we went to the wrong gate. This is the right gate and this is also Rodney Parade. And don't you forget it. Can't be the only one that thinks that's not safe. Anyway, it's time to go in where these tickets didn't actually cost us a thing. Nice one, Emirates FA Cup. The boop. And here we are. Very nice. We've got a bit of a problem. Ash has wore his Spurs jacket, thinking we was in the Spurs then. We're definitely not. We're with this lot. So we leave the ground, walk round to the away section, see if we can blag our way in. Cha-ching. It worked. Let's try again. Very nice. This looks pretty busy, but we're going to brave it. As we go past the merched, then just before the Dinians, up these steps to find some random seats, but we'll be standing the majority of this. And this right here will be our view for today. I do love an old ground. This one's on BT Sport, courtesy of Clive right here. Down the far end, we've got my beloved Tottenham warming up. And just in front of us, we've got our host for today. It's Newport County. And I'm sorry, but are those people all right up there? I fear for them. At least we don't have to fear for Ash in his Tottenham jacket. He's in the right end. Now, it's been grey and dull all day. The sky's just decided to turn pink though. I can't work out if it looks really nice or it's the end of the world. Still got a little bit of time, so I thought I'd brave it and get some food in for me and Ash. Burger and fries. We'll go with the usual £1/4 cheeseburger. There's a rogue pie there, not too sure what it is or how much it is because it wasn't on the board, but we'll stick with the burger. No, Dr. Pepper, that's a markdown. Had to settle for Pepsi and it was £2.50 a bottle. So for food and drink, that's £7.50 each. Pretty expensive. Bought the programme, got the programme, that's another £3 spent. Time to eat this and I'll let you know how it goes down at the end of the video. Atmosphere's building. So this guy's got a massive tripod, and this kid's got a massive flag, and this was massively disappointing. And why don't we have a massive cheer for the teams that are now coming out? So just to confirm, we're with the Spurs fans. Can someone check on this mascot, please? He looks very upset. He's certainly in the wrong job right now. Anyway, it's time for a few handshakes, a few photos, and then a kick-off. But before we properly get into this game, let's find out the facts. Name, Newport County. Founded originally 1912. Reformed in 1989. Home ground, we're here, Rodney Parade, which has a capacity of 7,850. Nicknamed quite a few. The Exiles, the Ironsides, the Port, or even the County. Newport fans, let us know what's the most popular below. Back to the game. I'm not too sure what this guy's doing, but he's writing down all the squad numbers and putting them into a formation. Interesting stuff. Back to the game though. First chance to Newport. Huge chance, and that's definitely got him going. It might be early days in this one, but I can confirm at Newport County that justice for stewards is a thing. They're getting it right, I feel. They're loving it. And this lot are loving it as well. Has anyone tried Mr. Tom before? You know, the seriously nutty snack. I'm still yet to. Let me know what it's like. Just a quick reminder that we are here courtesy of the Emirates FA Cup, and part 2 of my trip to Wales will be on their channel. More details in a bit. Hey, doing up there, Clive? You getting it all, yeah? This is David Pipe, and I wouldn't want to mess with him. He looks proper hard. Meanwhile, up the other end, Newport got a free kick. Oh, Oh, hello, supervisor in town. Justice for shoes may not be a thing. Terry couldn't give a crap though, he's watching the game. Spurs fans having a sing-song. And with that, it's Tottenham's best chance of the game from Harry Kane. So 34 minutes gone in this one, still 0-0 according to the little scoreboard in the corner. But that could be about to change. Time to get those monster lenses ready. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the romance of the FA Cup. From where Spurs are sitting in the Premier League, you have to go down to the Championship, into League 1, then into League 2 to even spot where Newport County are. Money comes and goes. As far as they're concerned, this is 11 on 11, and they're winning that battle at the moment. Looks like she's had enough already, but this lot want more. It might be time to drown our sorrows early. They're not just doing this for Newport County, they're doing it for Wales as well. I think this pretty much sums up the first half for Spurs. It's just not going their way, is it? They don't want this half to end, but it's gotta. So as this lot go and grab a beer and wonder what the hell has just gone on, the guy in front's already planning his route out of it. And whilst I read through the programme, it sets in the difference in size between these two clubs. The last fixture, January 1960. Since then, Spurs won the League once, FA Cup 6 times, League Cup 4 times, and the European Cup Winners' Cup once. And Newport, well, they folded and got back together in 1989. But the fact they started at the bottom and got themselves back into League 2, that's an achievement in itself. So for my viewers that are outside the UK and don't necessarily understand the football ladder, this is a massive upset. And the FA Cup has brought many over the years. These two look a bit suspicious, but they're starting the party early, it seems. Newport fans, no, you're not dreaming. That is happening, and just 45 minutes separate them and this upset becoming a reality. Loving that hat, like genuinely loving that hat. Here's Clive's mate Bill on the ground operations with a fancy bit of kit. And this is Gwen from Newport, loving the coat. Fact time, did you know before the game both teams must agree to use a towel like this? The Spurs aren't ready to throw in the towel as Trippier puts this cross in for Kane. Dean down in front's got the right idea. I should have got chips. They look good. What do you do when you're losing a game of football? You bring on someone that can change it. Introducing Dele Alli. 25 minutes to go, still 1-0. The County fans don't want to go home. Because chips weren't enough, Dean's gone and got the burger as well now. Shot here from Harry Kane, hitting the side netting. They weren't able to get onto this cross fisting by Trippier. Newport just simply standing their ground. Here's Charlie from BT Sport, battery for Bill. The County fans are starting to believe. 9 minutes to go and the nerves are kicking in. 1 minute later, Spurs got a corner.
Go on. Yep.
County close, but not close enough. Did you get all that, Clive, yeah? There's the attendance, a record, I believe, at Rodney Parade. They've certainly crammed extras in. It looks like at these late stages, justice for stewards is not a thing. Newport's still battling, though. And just like that, 90 minutes are up. Into stoppage time we go. Hopes of an FA Cup still intact over there. I bet there were hearts in mouths as Harry Kane picked up the ball here.
Go on, Harry!
Final chance of the game now as Kane picks the ball up and puts it up towards the back post. And that brings the County fans alive. Because not long after, that's full time. They were so close to causing a massive FA Cup upset, but what I can tell you is Newport County fans would have bit your hand off beforehand to get a result like this. I mean, let's be honest, they're probably not going to win the FA Cup, but they have just earned themselves a trip to Wembley as they face Spurs in the replay. I'll tell you what, in the long run, financially, it's probably a better result, because as you know, it's tough down there in the lower leagues. But for now, they'll soak this up, pinch themselves and say, did that just happen? Yes, it did. So as we make our way, I think it's time to rate this experience, don't you think? As usual, we're going to start things off with atmosphere, and it's certainly delivered. That was obviously driven by the dogged performance from Newport on the pitch, reflected by the fans, fans in the stand. They did drop off a bit as it got nervy towards the end, but overall it's decent. 4 stars for Rodney Parade. Next up, we're talking facilities, and you guys know how I feel about an old ground. Not just a football ground either, shares with 2 rugby teams. I mean, it's got character, a bit makeshift in places. I really hope these people got down okay. Overall, it was alright. I'm going to go straight down the middle, 2.5 stars. As I've said in previous videos, the food and drink is a bit of a deal breaker for me. Before the game started, I popped down and grabbed a couple of quarter-pounder cheeseburgers. Had to get Pepsis as well, so no Dr. Pepper there. It's going to be a markdown. Now, burgers are very similar to a football team. All the players need to be playing for that team to do well. Unfortunately, with our burgers, the bun let them down big time. The bun was similar to having like a ham roll or something when you was younger, you know? Picnic style. The cheese was pretty tough as well. That didn't melt. Onions were very much welcome. The burger was good, but that bun was dry, and it really let the team down. I'm going to go 2 stars, and that's pushing it. Finally, we're talking cost. Was it value for money? Well, let's have a look at what we spent in and around the ground. The tickets were free, thank you FA Cup. The parking was £4 for 5 hours. That was a fair shout. £7.50 for a burger and a drink. I thought that was very expensive personally. And obviously, it wasn't a great burger either, so a little bit let down. And finally, a programme at £3, fairly standard price, I guess. So all in all, £14.50 spent. Had the ticket been in there as well, it would have been a lot more. I'm going to go 3 stars for cost. So on the way out, I bumped into Ryan rocking 2 shirts, Palmer's FC and Newport. Hello, and bye, because we are out of here. It's time to rest up and get ready for part 2 of my Welsh trip. We're heading to Cardiff versus Man City in the FA Cup. You ain't got to wait a week for it. No, it's over on the FA Cup YouTube channel right now. Head over there, subscribe, go and check it out and tell them I sent you. A massive thank you to all of you for your support. If you're new to this, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next one.